Scrap Mechanic Survival allows you to swim underwater, and there are several resources down there to collect. In this video, I'm going to show you what resources can be found underwater and what they are used for. If you do end up finding this video helpful, please hit the like button and consider subscribing for more videos like this. Also, I do stream over on Twitch, link in the description below. Let's get started. So any large body of water, including the oceans and any large lakes or ponds, will typically have these resources in it. So we're just going to go down here and using our lift, and we're going to take a dive. And the first thing we're going to come across is this pink thing, and this is a clam. And breaking the clams open will give you glue clam. Now, glue clam can be used to make glue. It takes 3 of these to make one glue. And here's our second resource. This is crude oil. Crude oil can be converted into gas. So 5 crude oil will turn into gas. Will turn into 5 gas. And also underwater, you will sometimes find supply crates. So they typically spawn near rocks or down in caves. So we're just going to swim around just for a minute and see what else we can find. There is one more thing down here that we can collect. And typically where we'll end up finding them is down deeper in the water. Now you will notice there is a meter up at the top. And that meter is actually your breathing. So if you run out of air, you will start taking 5 damage per second. So you're going to want to make sure that you keep that meter up. And while we're down here, we're just going to collect a couple of each thing just so we can make sure we can craft a few things. And right now what we're looking for is little glowls, and they are little bugs, it looks like, kind of that swim on the bottom of the water. And what they end up doing is producing the resource for glow sticks. And also, if this is a deep cave, these are things you might want to look for, because these typically have... If this goes as deep as I think it does, these typically end up having supply crates down there. And they are, I think, there's... Okay, so we have a glowl here. That's what this guy looks like. We're going to grab him on the way back up. Real quick, we're going to take a little peek down here and see if there's any supply crates. Oh, there's more glowls down here. And yes, in fact, there are 2 supply crates down here. Now, every once in a while, you'll find a gold supply crate at the bottom. And I do tend to find that these areas down here tend to have lots of glowls. I don't know if they're more attracted to the bottom. We're not going to pick those up just because they have to be carried. So you swim a little bit slower, it seems like. So we're going to grab this guy right here because I think he's the one that's closest to the top. And we're going to take him back to our base and show you what we can do with him. Because like the cow, you can actually feed this little guy something, and he will produce you the little yellow hoop-looking stuff that can be used to make glow sticks. So we're going to really quick try to get up here. We might take a little bit of damage. Yeah, so we're taking 5 damage per second. That's okay because we're close to the top. Yeah, also if you hold the shift key down or whatever you have as your run, it'll help you swim faster. And also the space bar will help you ascend up to the top. So we're going to head back over here to our farm, and we do have the resource that is needed to feed this little guy. Okay, so we made it back to our base, and what we're going to do is we're going to take this little guy up top here, and we're just going to sit him down. Nice little area where he won't run away. They typically don't move. You want to make sure you don't have your hammer out when you put him down, because you'll end up swinging your hammer and hitting him. If you hit him, he does try to run away. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is go down here real quick, and we're going to grab some cardboard boxes, which are in one of these. Here we go, right here. Okay, so what you do is you feed them the cardboard boxes, and then they end up producing this stuff. So let's go feed them some cardboard boxes, and we'll show you what you get. So the cows take 3 corn to produce 1 milk. These guys are a little more hungry. You actually have to put down 16 cardboard boxes for this guy to produce 1 glow. So this is this is probably one of the harder resources to actually farm. So we're going to let him eat his thing. While he's eating, well, we'll just sit here and watch. It's only going to take him a second. He eats pretty quickly. But as you can see, we put down 4 lines of 4 boxes. And cardboard can be made from wood. I don't know if you can find it. You may be able to find it in the world, I'm not sure. And while we're watching him eat, a couple other things to point out. The clams and the crude oil do respawn, and they respawn pretty quickly, it seems like. I'm not sure if it's one in-game day or not. I don't know if you have to be away from the area, but they definitely respawn. So if you harvest a bunch of them, go back down pretty quickly and they'll be back there. The green supply crates, I think they're on the same cycle as all the other green supply crates, and they do spawn. They don't always spawn in the exact same spot, but they tend to spawn underneath of rocks or down inside those underwater caves. Okay, so he's ate 14 of them so far. 2 more to go, and he should make us our little glowing pile of whatever it is. And there it is. Whoops, I hit him. Now he's going to try to run away. That was a mistake. Pick him up, put him back down. They don't normally run away. You don't even have to box them in. So we picked up our glow. Real quick, we're going to go over here and show you what you can make with these different resources. So cardboard boxes, you're going to need scrap wood to make. That's what you feed the glowls. And then the glow that he produces can be used to make glow sticks. And you're also going to need it to make large and small explosive canisters. And then the glue clams that you get from the clams, that's used to make glue, and you're going to need this if you're trying to make chests. And I'm not sure if it's used for anything else. Yep, it's used for any kind of containers, it looks like. So battery containers, so basically any kind of container you're going to need. And actually, these parts up here too, so you might need quite a bit of the clams. And then lastly, the crude oil, 5 of them turns into 5 gasoline. So you have to get 5 to get 5 gasoline. So real quick, we'll just plop these in here. So we only got enough for 1. Well, we have almost enough for what? We can make 1 gas out of that, and we can make 1 glue. So yeah, that's how you get the resources from under the water. And like I said, they do respawn pretty frequently. And you can get one of these guys. They don't think they need to be in the water because I'm pretty sure they don't despawn. Although if you do hit them a couple times, you will end up killing them. So be careful to not have your hammer out. And just feed them cardboard boxes, and they'll give you the glow stuff, which you're going to need for glow sticks. And if you've never seen glow sticks in action, I do think we have some down here. In one of these boxes, we can throw them and show you what they actually do. Okay. We're just going to throw 1 glow stick. This is pretty cool. So what these do is they light up an area. So basically, they're like a little flare, and you just throw them. And they provide light for, I think, at least a couple of in-game days. So they're pretty bright. If you're in a dark area, you can throw them down. It's definitely more helpful, I think, to throw. They might have actually went underwater, did they? Well, they're lighting up under the water, too. That's how bright they are. And actually, while we're concluding here, let's see if we swim around real quick, and I'll show you. So you can see pretty much everything down here. And I don't see any glowls, like, close to the surface. But if you do go swimming at night, it is definitely easier to see them because they do light up a little bit. And also, it's easier to see the supply crates underwater at nighttime because you can see the little glow from them from pretty far away if you have the view distance set up to pretty high. And actually, yeah, there we go. There's a couple of the glowls over there. So it's much easier to spot them at night because they don't blend in because they have their little glowing stuff. So, yep, that's the video. Hopefully it helps you out if you were having trouble maybe finding the glue for making containers, or if you're having trouble finding gas. Once again, I do have a video for how to get gas another way, and you can also find glue periodically from looting, but it seems to be the best way of getting glue is from just going under the water and harvesting the clams that respawn every few days. So yeah, that's the end of the video. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button and consider subscribing for more videos like this. Also, I do stream over on Twitch, link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.